Evil must be punished.
And she bore a male child who was to rule all nations with a rod of iron, and her child was called up to God in his throne. Then the woman fled into the wilderness, where she had a place prepared by God, that they should feed her 1,260 days. And war broke out in the heaven. Michael and his angels fought with the dragon, and the dragon and his angels fought. But they did not prevail, nor was a place found for them in heaven any longer. So the light beings and the reptiles fought. So the great dragon was cast out, that serpent of old called the devil and Satan, who deceives the whole world. He was cast to the earth, and his angels were cast out with him. Now there is script that says, I forget the name of it right offhand, but there's something floating around the internet, supposedly written by an earth-based reptile who lives under the earth, who was talking about how the reptiles from Nibiru kind of left them stranded here. Well, boom, here it is right in the Bible. Then I heard a loud voice saying in heaven, Now salvation and strength and the kingdom of our God and the power of his Christ has come. For the accuser of our brethren, who accused them before our God day and night, has been cast down. And they overcame him by the blood of the Lamb and by the word of their testimony, and they did not love their lives to the death. Therefore rejoice, O heavens, and you who dwell in them. Woe to the inhabitants of earth and sea, for the devil is come down to you, having great wrath, because he knows he has but a short time. Okay? So this even alludes to the fact that Nibiru is coming back. That's what they mean by the short time. When Nibiru comes back, it signals the end of the reptiles, because the light beings are just going to say, "Fuck you! We've had enough of your bullshit. We're just going to wipe your ass out," and that's ultimately what they do. And then, of course, you have the 1,000 years of peace and whatnot. And some of the reptiles are loosed for a little season to kind of plague mankind a little bit. And that's done to see who is righteous and who isn't, and I can kind of see that, because the light beings aren't stupid. They want to know that we're genuine too, And then after that, that's the end of the reptiles. They're done. They're over with. Finito. And that's pretty much it, guys. That's pretty much my interpretation of how things are going to go down. But I wanted to address the fact that Sitchin and Icky and some of the other 2012 people are saying, now the reptiles created us. No, absolutely, positively not. Not according to the Torah and the Bible. We were created by these light beings, Yahweh, if you will, and his angels of light. And I just, I'm enamored by George Washington's prophecy. Just when it looks like the reptiles and the New World Order is going to destroy America, that angel comes down and he plants the flag into the ground, and he says, as long as that flag stands, this country will not disappear from the face of the earth. And that's some powerful message. No wonder they hid this thing, man. No wonder they hid George Washington's prophecy up there in Washington, D.C. That's some powerful stuff, man. That is a powerful, powerful message. But see, our governments are in league with these reptiles. Well, they're in league with the Greys, who are in turn in league with the reptiles, but it's the same damn difference. So, no, it's no wonder they hid that prophecy. That doesn't surprise me one iota. Doesn't surprise me one iota in the least. But anyway, I have no idea how long I've been at this. Probably 3 vids, if not more. But that's okay. I needed to get this out. I needed to get it off my chest. Because the reptiles are not our creators. Light beings are our creators. And I want to make that emphatically clear. Alright? But speak to that mountain. Excuse me. But speak to that mountain. A mountain of doubt, a mountain of unsureness. When you wake up in the morning, say out loud, say, I have a clean mind. I am a good person. I will do good today. I will stay away from evil. And people are going to, your wife or your boyfriend or whatever is going to look at you like, are you on drugs? But when you speak it out of your mouth, there's something to that, man. There's a power behind there. Because Jesus said, speak to the mountain. He didn't say look at it and shoot laser beams out of your eyes. No, he said speak to it. So, there's something about speaking it. Because we are beings of light. We are light beings, guys. We're light beings. Trust me, we're light beings. We're not reptiles. The reptiles are wanting to try and deceive people into thinking that they're our creators. It's a goddamn lie. Don't buy it. Don't believe it for a second. And see, see our governments being involved with these reptile creatures. When the beings of light do return, the New World Order, the Antichrist and his armies, the New World Order and all the Illuminati and all, they're going to point their weapons at the light beings. Because the reptiles have already come, and the reptiles have already established, connection with our government, various governments over the earth. And no, it's not just America, it's all the governments of the earth. Okay? So don't think it's just an American thing. This is all the governments of the earth. In fact, according to George Washington's prophecy, America is the last holdout. We're the last ones that resist these reptile monsters. And that's why it shows all of the nations of the earth coming to America to try and destroy us once and for all. Is because all those other countries of the earth have been taken over by the reptiles, the Antichrist, the New World Order, what have you. George Washington's prophecy seems to indicate that we actually kicked the New World Order out of America. That we actually kicked the UN and all these other assholes out of our country. And God, I pray it's so. God, I pray it's so. But George Washington's prophecy seems to indicate that. Because all the nations of the earth array against us. And then the light creatures come down and they keep that from happening. Just when it looks like we're going to get our asses kicked, the light creatures come down. Angels, Yahweh, Jesus, whatever you want to call it. Come down just in the last split second and say, here you go, man. Here's some energy for you. And then we fight back and we fight them off. But it's going to be an interesting next few years, I think. And then again, 2009 may appear, and there isn't a red dot in Orion's belt, and we just got to wait till 2085, like some of the other people think. Some people think Nibiru ain't coming until 2085, so I probably won't be here by then, so it won't matter to me, but maybe my videos will live on and give inspiration to some people. But no, we are beings of light. Not this flesh, okay? Not this flesh. Not this stuff, okay? We're beings of light. We're beings of energy. Our psyche, our conscious, our who we are is not containable in it. Well, it's contained in a house of flesh, but it's not who we really are. We are really a light being. Okay? So take heart. Take heart. We're going to make this. We're going to win. All right? And that's pretty much it. I may go into this in more detail later on, but considering the length that I've went through now, I probably don't need to, huh?